This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazelton Standard Speaker.
The carnival returns to the Laurel Mall. We have the details, plus a chance for you to win. Hello, everyone, and thank you for watching. I'm Lisa Sugart in tonight for Ken Cara. You're watching us in high definition on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513 and in SD on Channel 13. And you can watch us anytime by subscribing to the SSPTV YouTube channel. Now your headlines from SSPTV and the Hazelton Standard Speaker. Police first received complaints last summer, and yesterday, after a 3-month-long investigation, Hazelton police, along with the Pennsylvania Bureau of Liquor Control Enforcement, converged on what they said was an illegal after-hours nightclub. The raid took place Sunday morning at 3 a.m. at a residential home at 155 North Laurel Street. Police say the illegal nightclub would open around 2:30 a.m. and close in the early morning hours, with the number of patrons ranging from 100 to 300, with armed security at the front and rear. The investigation culminated yesterday with the execution of a search warrant when the operation opened for business. Officers were met with resistance at the front door but did gain entry. The Hazelton Fire Department was also on the scene and inspected and removed plywood soundproofing on the windows for safety reasons. Police arrested 3 people, seized contraband, and removed 250 patrons from inside of that home. Police arrested 42-year-old Fernando Ramirez Penales, the homeowner, another homeowner, 36-year-old Mira Gonzalez, and 39-year-old Alfredo Ramirez Penales. As a result of the search, officers removed approximately 100 hookah pipes, coal heating devices, commercial sound system with several large speakers, approximately 90 bottles of spirits, and $880 in cash. In other news tonight, we have a travel advisory for a section of Hazelton. PennDOT workers will repair South Poplar Street near Buttonwood Street for the next 3 days. PennDOT Highway Foreman Mark Yannick tells us that East Noble Street at South Pine Street will be closed because of that work. Motorists will not have access to Poplar Street from that intersection, but will have to go down Pine Street. The detour will be in effect tomorrow, Tuesday through Thursday of this week to allow for pothole repairs in that area. Well, it has been a Memorial Day tradition in the borough of Freeland for the past 19 years. And this year's 20th anniversary of the Freeland Pub Run is being dedicated to the memory of the man who started it, Freeland Mayor Tim Martin, who passed away back in 2010. Ron Harkins, one of the organizers for the popular event, tells us the organization wanted this special milestone in Mayor Tim's memory. The pub run will take place next Monday, Memorial Day, at 3 p.m. Registration is from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. at the Freeland Y. For more information, you can check out the Freeland Pub Run on Facebook. Well, something has been missing from the front of Holy Family Academy School in Hazelton for the past few years. And last week, members of the National Junior Honor Society at that school rectified the situation. The students organized a project to get an American flag for the front of the school building. After a ceremony inside the gym, the festivities moved outside where taps was played and the flag was proudly displayed.
And through contacts, we were able to contact the Woodman Life Insurance Group, and they donated the flag, the pole. We had Mr. John Hermany from locally, who installed the mount for us, and we came up with the program. The kids are the ones that came up with the program, and they did an awesome job.
The NJHS, we wanted to get a flag so we can represent our veterans and all the people that served our country during hard times, and that gave us our country, that gave us the ability to have a school like this.
And hopefully now the kids, when they come in and out of the school, the flag will be out here and it'll always remind them about what we have here in the United States.
Hazelton Mayor Jeff Cassatt, the Hazelton Fire Department, and a local American Legion post all took part in that ceremony. If you're looking for a fun night out and you've always wanted to go to the horse races, we have the solution. It is the Hazelton Area High School Quarterback Club's Night at the Races, being held on Saturday, May 26th at the Elks Club on Broad Street in Hazelton. Here to tell us all about it is Rocco Colangelo Jr. He is the president of the organization. This is a fun event and it's free admission, I hear?
It is free admission. I think we're probably one of the few that are free admission, and we do offer complimentary food. So you do get to eat when you come to the event. It's a fun night. If you've ever been to a night at the races or you haven't been to a night at the races, come join us. It's definitely an experience, and people get really caught up. We have, basically the way it works, there's DVDs of races that have occurred previously. They're sealed, so we don't know which race is which, and then we run the races throughout the night, and people get the opportunity to both own a horse and to bet on horses. So it's a very fun evening.
Wow. So now you can purchase a horse, you told me, either in advance or the night of the event. So how much is that and how do I do it?
That's exactly right. It's $10, and if you want to do it in advance, see any quarterback club member. They could sell you the horse, or if you don't happen to run into one of our members that night, we'll be selling horses at the door as well.
All right. So this is really cool. I've been to them in the past, and they are a lot of fun. So this helps raise money for a great organization.
Oh, absolutely. The quarterback club provides, our mission is to provide for the Hazleton Area Cougar football program what it needs to succeed, and hopefully provide some little extras that help make the football players' experience that much more special. So every fundraiser that we do throughout the year feeds into that.
Now, a lot of people come out to this each and every year, right?
Oh, we pack the Elks, absolutely. And a big thank you to the Elks, because they are such a great host, and they're so great to work with.
Now, in addition to the horse racing, everybody's favorite out there, this area loves their tricky trays.
We do have tricky trays at the event, and what we do is in between each race, we're usually giving away the tricky trays. So it helps the event to be that much more interesting.
All right, so it sounds like a really fun night. The doors open at 5:30 on Saturday, May 26th. The first race will then be at 6:30. Again, it is complimentary food, free admission. I mean, you can't beat that. The cost of purchasing a horse is $10, as Rocco said, from any member or that night. You hope to have the whole community come out and support this great fun event.
Absolutely. We would love to have the Elks filled to capacity.
All righty, so buy your horse in advance or that night. Don't forget to stop on by and help out the Hazleton Area High School Quarterback Club. Well, this Thursday, a popular carnival is coming back to town, and it's taking place on the grounds of the Laurel Mall. I'm pleased to be joined by Rocco Aruzzo, the property manager here at the Laurel Mall, talking about two big events coming up to end the month of May, beginning with the second annual Spring Fling Carnival. This is the second year because last year was a tremendous success.
Oh my God, Lisa, it was. We were so pleased with what happened, and we had so many people, and it ran for 8 nights last year. This year we're incorporating it at 9, close to 10 days. So we're looking so forward to it. I know Powers and Thomas is. So we're hoping the weather cooperates, and because it's over the Memorial Weekend holiday also from the 24th of May through June 3rd. So we're looking forward to it, and yes, it was a success last year, and we're hoping it's even bigger this year.
What did the people say when they saw that you had such a big thing like this happening here at the mall?
I think a lot of people were shocked because they would come through the mall, and of course, you know, if you and I guess I could say this, that if you know you bought a something here at the mall and you brought your receipt over and bought a wristband for the day for all the rides, you got a $5 discount. So people were coming and they were saying, my God, nobody expected it to be as big as it was, but it was really huge. We had people from, and I was talking about this just this morning, we had people coming from Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Maryland. It was unbelievable how Powers and Thomas, they do a lot of, you know, reaching out to people with their Facebook and their emails and everything else, plus what we do with our advertising between, of course, SSPTV and then the standard speakers. So it brought out a lot of people, and a lot of people enjoyed it, and they're looking forward to this year too.
All right, kicking off on Thursday. And then when you come out to enjoy the carnival, there's going to be a big Memorial Day sale kicking off on Friday.
Yep, you can, let's take spring into summer, because a lot of the merchants will be selling their spring items and still some of the winter items. And it kind of works out because, again, hey, if you buy something here at the mall and you want to bring your children or yourself over and do some rides, you get some discounts on the wristband. So it's going to be a fabulous weekend here at the Laurel Mall. I know the merchants are excited. We had a tenant meeting just today, and they're getting all revved up, ready to go.
So the sidewalk sale goes from Friday through Monday, Memorial Day.
Right, the 25th, that Friday, it goes right through Monday, Memorial Day, and there's going to be a lot of savings, a lot of good deals. All the merchants and tenants participate. So come out to the Laurel Mall, shop till you drop, and have a good time.
All right, Rocco said it. So it's going to be a big end of the month here at the mall. Again, the carnival kicks off on Thursday, and then on Friday, it's the Memorial Day sidewalk sale here at the Laurel Mall. Come on out for great deals and a great time. Starting tonight on SSPTV News, you have the chance to enter to win a family 4-pack of wristbands to the Laurel Mall's Spring Fling Outside Carnival. For 10 nights, SSPTV News will give away one family 4-pack each night. That's a $100 value each night. So call us now at 570-459-9813, extension 108. Leave us your name, town, and phone number on the machine. We will draw one lucky name at random from the entries for each evening. The Spring Fling Carnival runs May 24th through June 3rd at the Laurel Mall. Well, still to come, Ron Marchetti is here with this week's edition of Trivia Treats. And up next, we get important safety advice in this week's Troopers Corner. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazelton Standard Speaker.
Today, I'm pleased to be joined by Trooper Anthony Petrosky, Public Information Officer for Troop N of the Pennsylvania State Police in Hazelton. Work zone safety, 'tis the season. We're going to be seeing workers out on all highways, whether it be state or local. Safety is so important.
It is, and actually PennDOT just made a lot of announcements today of their upcoming projects for the spring and summer, and work zone safety is a big one. You know, they're out there on the side of the roads and major interstates, just like we are working. They need to be safe. They're out there to do a job, and they're out there to make sure the roads are in good condition so we could all use it. So what we have to do is we have to be aware of that, and we have to slow down. That's the biggest thing. Slow down, get into an adjacent lane if there's somebody working on the side of the road. Slow down and move over. Even if you can't go to an adjacent lane, you could just move over within your lane. That's what we recommend.
How often, though, I mean, you're out there on the highways, do you see people that are either distracted or they're just in a hurry? That's the bottom line. They're in a hurry to get where they're going, and they're not slowing down. It's
unfortunate. A lot of people think they can make their time up on the road and leave their house late. And obviously that's why we're out there enforcing the laws. And distracted driving comes into play too. If you put your eyes down for 5 seconds to send a text, that could change your life forever. You know, these guys are out there, these guys and girls are out there working on the road, and you know, you just have to be aware. Keep your eyes on the road and get where you're going safe, and make sure everybody else is safe on the road.
And the fines are increased if, heaven forbid, you're in an accident and it's in a work zone area.
Absolutely. In an active work zone, every fine is doubled. And that's a lot of money, and it's definitely points on your license, which could lead to a suspension.
So this can be very problematic for the person doing it. Obviously, we're worried about the person that's in the work zone that could get hurt or even killed. But you need to be aware because you might not have a driver's license after this.
Absolutely. I mean, the fines are steep. There's definitely going to be points involved in an active work zone. The fines are doubled. And you could lose your license or have a hearing in front of PennDOT depending on your previous driver's record. You know, it's just important to be safe. You know, eyes on the road, get where you're going. Driving is a privilege. It can be taken away from you, but it's more than just you yourself. It's everybody else out on the road too.
Best advice, leave early.
Absolutely, and steer clear of emergency workers.
All righty. Great advice when you were out there this summer. I'm sure a lot of people heading out for vacations and just traveling in general because the weather's nice. We want everyone to stay safe, whether it's you behind the wheel or the people working to make your roads better. So please pay attention.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
It was a beautiful day in downtown Hazelton. Will this beautiful weather stay with us? Let's find out in tonight's updated forecast from the National Weather Service. For tonight, scattered showers overnight. Temperatures will be around 58 degrees with increasing clouds. Then moving on to the 4-day outlook for tomorrow, keep that umbrella handy. Rain, possibly a thunderstorm and some showers mixed in. High around 64 degrees. Tuesday night, scattered showers and thunderstorms with our overnight low getting down to 58 degrees. On Wednesday, the sun returns, partly sunny, high of 74, partly cloudy at night with a low of 54 degrees. Thursday, beautiful, plenty of sunshine, a high of 74 degrees. Clear skies overnight with a low of 55, and more sunshine in our forecast for Friday with a high near 77, partly cloudy overnight with a low of 59 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High Food Drive-In, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop by for our ice cream and yogurt, now featuring fat-free, no sugar-added soft frozen yogurt with flavors like vanilla, strawberry, and strawberries and cream. We also have burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. For daily hours, call 570-455-5362. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton, and like us on Facebook.
It's time now for our weekly feature, Law Tips.
My name's attorney Alexis Falvello. I'm with the Falvello Law Firm. Sometimes we get questions from clients and they have issues with the current car insurance that they have. We'll get clients that come in that have been involved in a car accident and they're told by their insurance agents that they do have full coverage. However, that's not often the case, depending on what your definition of full coverage is. There is a difference between limited and full tort, for example. If individuals have limited tort coverage, they are only entitled to recover economic damages alone. That would be any out-of-pocket expenses to them, such as wage losses, medical bills that they're paying, but that's really all that they can recover. If you opt for full tort, although your premiums will be a little bit higher, you will be entitled to pursue pain and suffering damages or non-economic damages. If you have issues or questions with respect to the coverage that you now have, feel free to call us at Falvello Law Firm. Your case is our fight.
Get out those lucky lottery tickets. Here's your Pennsylvania midday winning lottery numbers. The pick 207, the pick 3072, pick 46658, and the pick 599063. Our wild number is 3. Sports is next on SSPTV News.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
Well, the Hazelton area boys volleyball team has a chance to win a District 2 AAA championship tonight. The Cougars play Wyoming Valley West at 5:30 at Holy Redeemer High School in Wilkes-Barre. The winner moves on to the title game against Delaware Valley. Hazelton area beat Valley West 3-1 earlier this year. Now to our SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. In the Schuylkill League Softball Championship, Pine Grove beat North Schuylkill 12-1. MMI lost to Myers. Gabby Cupshow had a 2-run home run for the Lady Preppers. In the International League, Rochester beat the Rail Riders. Scranton Wilkes-Barre has the day off today, and the Cubs beat the Reds. And now time for another interesting edition of Trivia Treats with Ron Marchetti.
On this day, in 1981, exactly 37 years ago, Cleveland Indians pitcher Len Barker threw a perfect game to defeat the Blue Jays 3-0 at Municipal Stadium in Cleveland. Hi, everybody. This is Trivia Treats. When Len Barker took the mound in that 9th inning, a misty rain blew in off Lake Erie, and the temperature was only 47 degrees. Barker threw 103 pitches that night. 84 of them were strikes, while fanning 11 of the final 17 batters. Just 5 balls reached the outfield, and Barker never even went to a 3-ball count, which is really unreal. And what eventually became even more unreal, 10 years later, the catcher in that game was Ron Hasse, who became the only backstop in Major League history to catch 2 perfect games. He was behind the plate for the perfect game hurled by Dennis Martinez with the Montreal Expos back in 1991. Exactly 55 years ago from tomorrow night, in 1963, at Yankee Stadium in New York, Mickey Mantle hit a titanic, towering, mind-boggling drive that kept rising up, 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 until it bounced off the facade of the 3rd deck, 108 feet off the ground in the 11th inning for a walk-off 8-7 Yankee win. The pitcher was Bill Fisher of Kansas City. No human eyes had ever witnessed such a fantastic shot before, unless you were at the very same ballpark on May 30th, 1956, when Mantle did it before. I remember watching the Mick on TV when he hit his 18th homer of the year on Memorial Day, 18 inches away from becoming the first and only man to ever hit a fair ball out of Yankee Stadium. He hit that one off Pedro Ramos of the Washington Senators. So he did it twice. It was estimated that if it went over that facade, the ball would have traveled at least 503 feet. Mother of God. Finally, on this very night, in 1986, 32 years ago, the Houston Rockets eliminated the LA Lakers 114-112 on a last-second shot by forward Ralph Sampson in Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals at the Great Western Forum in Englewood, California. The Lakers were the defending champions and the top seed in the West. LA won the opening game of the series before the Rockets took 4 straight. In this clinching game, guard Robert Reed tied the score at 112 with 15 seconds left. After Lakers guard Byron Scott missed a shot, Houston called a timeout. With 1 second left on the clock on the inbounds play, a lob pass to Sampson, who nabs it in midair and tosses an off-balance shot toward the basket. The ball bounced several times on the rim before falling through. The twine to give the Rockets the Western Conference Championship. Till Friday. Be a good sport and stay loose.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. Happy birthday goes out to Mary Jean Reimold from your family, friends, and everyone here at SSPTV News. You'll be able to have your chance to meet the artist that is responsible for painting the Schuylkill Haven community mural, and you'll also be able to paint part of the mural. Go to Schuylkill Haven High School on Tuesday, May 22nd from 6 to 8 p.m. or go to the Walk-In Art Center in Schuylkill Haven on Wednesday, May 23rd from 7 to 8 p.m. to get your chance to meet the artist and paint part of the mural. For more information, you can get in touch with Mike McCord at the number or email on your screen. And the 20th annual pub run in memory of Tim Martin will be held on Monday, May 28th. Registration will be held at the Freeland YMCA from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. and the race will begin at 3 p.m. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Joseph E. Brazino of Tamaqua. Friends may call Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Stanley Ian Losky Funeral Home in McAdoo. Irene Gower of Freeland, who passed away on January 21st. Mass is Thursday at 9:30 a.m. at St. Mary's Byzantine Catholic Church in Freeland. The McNulty Funeral Home in Freeland is in charge of arrangements. Robert Wolk of Sugarloaf Township. Services will be private under the Harmon Funeral Home in Drums. And Ronald E. Zanolini Jr. of Drums. Funerals Friday 11 a.m. at the Harmon Funeral Home in Drums. Friends may call Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. and Friday from 10 to 11 a.m. at the funeral home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers. If you see your name now on SSPTV News, you can call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is David Bachman of Hazelton. Call now and leave a message at 570-455-7267, extension 104, for your free movie.
Don't forget to call in to be entered to win that family 4-pack of wristbands to the Laurel Mall's Spring Fling Outdoor Carnival. We're giving away one 4-pack, a $100 value each night this week and again next Monday through Friday. So you have 10 chances to win. So give us a call and leave your name, phone number, and town. We'll draw a winner each night at random from the people that call each night, and we hope you are one of the winners. And of course, you can get tickets at the carnival itself, which starts on Thursday. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.